Hi, I'm Saurabh from Databricks, and I'm here with my colleague Anjali. I'll start by setting the scene for the demo. In this demo, I am a data engineer for a car company called Speedy Motors. My organization has data across many sources, which include Salesforce and SQL Server. Data and AI governance is very complex. My goals are to build a simple and low maintenance data ingestion pipelines. I want to enable data governance at enterprise scale. I want to be able to generate dashboards that are updated with the latest data to share insights with my stakeholders. And I want to leverage AI to help my sales team gain key insights into the sales data. So in this demo, I'll walk you how you can use Azure Databricks and Microsoft Fabric to bring together the disparate sources systems and unlock key insights through Power BI dashboards, as well as simply asking natural language questions with Databricks Genie. Using Lakeflow Connect, I'm able to very quickly and easily get incremental data from Salesforce and SQL Server into the Lakehouse. Using data ingestion, I will create a Delta Life pipeline, which will be used to aggregate, transform the quality of my data. We'll see how Unity Catalog enforces end-to-end governance while also enabling to use AI-driven insights. Then we'll look at Genie Spaces. Genie Spaces is intended to democratize access to data by providing AI-powered natural language Q&A experience. It will enable sales managers to ask and answer questions for their marketing efforts. We'll see how Lakehouse apps enable interactive and flexible data applications that go beyond notebooks and dashboards. And finally, I'll generate a Power BI dashboard called Sales Analytics that allows managers access to key metrics such as sales pipeline, best accounts, and KPIs. Let's see how we can connect from Salesforce and Azure SQL using Lakeflow Connect. So this is the Databricks landing page. We'll start by navigating to add a connection. I'll provide the connection name, Salesforce as the connection type, and the login happens through OAuth. And that creates the connection to Salesforce and Unity. From there, I will head to the pipeline section under data engineering, and I'll start by creating an ingestion pipeline. Choose Salesforce as the connection type, provide a meaningful pipeline name. I'll provide the destination catalog, Ignite 2024, where the data would be stored. This is the connection that we have created earlier to connect to my Salesforce instance. So I'm going to select that. Next, we're going to select the tables we need for the demo. In this case, we're going to have 3 tables ingested. First is the account. Second is lead. And the third one is opportunity. Okay, so I've selected the tables. Next, I will provide the destination where the tables will be stored under Unity. It will be say raw underscore Salesforce schema under Ignite catalog. I'll create a schedule to run this once every day and some notifications for failures. And that starts the pipeline. Lakehouse Connect is governed via Unity Catalog. It is powered by serverless Delta Live tables underneath, and it is orchestrated by workflows. So it's really unified with the rest of the Databricks tooling. So I think the pipeline has initialized now. It provides a lot of data quality features, schema evolution, automated re-entries and error handling. Also have automated connector upgrades when the third-party API changes. Next, we are going to connect to our user table in SQL Server using Lakehouse Connect. we have enabled change data tracking on the table as a prerequisite. So I'm going to head over to data ingestion, SQL Server connector. I'm going to provide an ingestion gateway name and a staging area which is required for SQL Server connector. I have already created a connection to SQL Server in Unity Catalog. I'm going to provide the name. And then in this case, I'm going to select user table, which I'm going to ingest into the Lakehouse. The sink is raw SQL Server schema. And I'm going to go ahead and trigger the ingestion pipeline. So as you can see, the pipeline has started and it is now processing the user table. Okay, so the pipeline run is finished now. As you can see with Lakeflow Connect, I can ingest my data into the Lakehouse without needing to think about all the complexity, and I'm able to just focus on deciding what data I need to ingest. For the next part, Anjali will cover the demo.
Hi, I'm Anjali Jasangani, and I'm going to present Unity Catalog, a simplified data and AI governance tool. Let's dive into a catalog, which will hold your schemas. A schema will store your structured tables, unstructured files, models, and functions. Let's explore the lead table. Notice that you're presented with AI suggested description, which prompts you to accept or edit the description. This is generated by the generative AI, which is at the core of the data intelligence platform. You can generate this metadata for the columns as well. Let's explore the table relationships. It holds your primary and foreign key constraints across the entities. While exploring this data set, we can easily preview the sample data. You can check out table properties, manage access controls with a simple permission model. You can review the transactions performed on the table through History tab. The automated lineage enables easily discoverable components across the platforms, be it notebooks, workflows, queries. It's all automatically traced. With automated insights, a user can understand the query access patterns. You can check out what are the frequent queries, who are the frequent users, and what are the frequently joined tables. The Quality tab enables you to create a data monitor. You can set up certain expectations on your attributes. An automated dashboard is generated, which enables you to put it on a schedule and enable alerts. Let's move on to Genie AI. It enables our business users to interact with the data in simple, natural language to get some insights. Let's say I'm a sales manager and I would like to understand the lead conversion probabilities for our sources. The Genie AI will convert this in a query and give us the output with an explanation. It also allows you to preview the code that was a query generated. Let's try to visualize this output. As we selected Auto Visualize, Genie AI has created a bar chart for us to review. It all sounds pretty good for a single data set, but how about a space which will gain insights across multiple data sets? Well, that exactly is a Genie space. Genie space will allow you to add custom instructions. It will let you add multiple data sets and it will maintain the history, the benchmarks, as well as the settings. Let's try asking a question. What are the top performance of my sales team? While it finds out the answer to it, notice we don't have a sales table or sales team table. From the metadata generated, it evaluates what would be the relevant data set, create a query, and give you the answer. Here, it has created an aggregation of revenue generated and given us the usernames as well as the revenue. Let's explore Databricks apps. Databricks apps are designed for your end users. Let's create one. We'll use a template data app. Let's name it Databricks apps. We'll use a compute resource, which is a warehouse. Create and deploy the app. That's it. Our app will be deployed within a matter of few minutes. Let's check the one which is already available. This Databricks app is integrated with Genie Space that we explored earlier. Let's try to ask a question. This question interacts with Genie Space, generates a query, and shares an output for the user to review. Along with the data, it also shares a description of how the context was understood and a query was generated and the output was produced. Let's move on to the last part of the demo presented by Saurav.
Okay. In this part of the demo, we'll see how publishing Unity Catalog tables to Power BI is super easy. So under Catalog, I will pick a gold table account and then click on Publish to Power BI Workspace on the top right corner. It will then ask me to authenticate using Microsoft Entra ID for the OAuth login. I'll provide the Power BI Workspace details, direct query mode in this case, and then OAuth as the authentication mechanism. I'll provide the dataset name, the existing semantic model, and that's it. My table is now published. I'll repeat the same activity for the remaining of the three tables, which is part of the current data model. And then let me head over to Power BI. So since the tables had primary key and foreign key defined, Power BI was able to detect the relationships between the tables automatically. And now I can start building reports so my managers, my sales managers can gain key insights into the sales data using the four tables that we have ingested from Salesforce and SQL Server. This brings us to the end of the demo. Thank you for your time and have a great day.